Hello and welcome to another episode of the Bulldog Film Review. The film that we're reviewing today is called Cold in July, starring Michael C. Hall from Dexter, Sam Shepard, and Don Johnson. Movie's rated R. It's the 80s, late 80s in fact, and Michael C. Hall plays Richard Dane, who's asleep in his house with his family. He's a guy who's got his own business, works hard, proud of his family. And all of a sudden, an intruder comes into the house. Well, Mr. Dane pulls out a gun and, to protect his family, shoots the intruder. The problem with that is the guy he shot's father, played by Sam Shepard, is coming out of prison. And when he finds out that his son was killed by Mr. Dane, he's hell-bent on revenge. Part of the problem is Michael C. Hall's character finds out that the person he shot and the person on the death certificate are two different people. And he gets together with Sam Shepard and they try to figure this out. Because of the confusion, and they figure that the cops are trying to hide something here, they hire a private investigator. And what he uncovers is so evil that the three get together to put this evilness down. I have to use the word evil because I don't want to give away the plot too much of the movie. The movie's a very good movie. They went out of their way to make it the 80s. They used the technology that was back then, and there's also the lack of technology such as cell phones in this movie. Even the soundtrack was that of the 80s that they used for this movie. Synthesized music. It's done on purpose. Now, the first third of the movie is okay. But the next 2/3 picks up speed, and then you're on this ride. And it's a great ride. I attribute this to the character that Don Johnson plays. And he does a fine job in this movie. The movie was written by a gentleman, forgot it here, Jim Mickey and Nick D'Amici, two gentlemen. And they get it right in this movie. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. I like this movie a lot, and I think you should see it. But that's just me.